This is Coop with GarageGymReviews.com, and today I'm going to review Rep Fitness's flat bench and Rep Fitness's adjustable bench.
Memory is a dynamic system. It's a repetition of rhythms.
I'm going to talk about the flat bench first because the adjustable bench I think is a lot more suitable for most people. You know, I currently have Rogue 2.0 flat bench. It's a great flat bench. I do think it's a better flat bench than the Rep Fitness for a few different reasons. Some of the main ones on the Rep Fitness bench, because it's bolted in, you don't have as flat of a, I guess, surface. So, which can be nice if you're on uneven pavement or your garage is uneven or the gym is uneven, things like that. But it does have a slight rock to it where, you know, I haven't found that to be true with the Rogue bench. The pad's solid. I do like the pad. The covering is nice. It's a good height. You know, sometimes benches, they'll put them too high. So you really can't get into that position that you want to get into to drive with your legs. Because driving with your legs is one of the most important things you can do in a bench press. The bench press, a lot of people look at it as simply a chest movement. In reality, the bench press is really a full body movement. If you watch Dan Green bench, for example, that dude gets all the way into it, sinks into it, and then explodes up, similar to the way you would out of a squat. One thing that I really do not like about this bench is these rubber feet. The problem is anytime you move around, these things just come right off. Like I was barely even pulling on that. They're just, you know, they're not very tight. They're pretty loose actually, and they just come right off. So I really don't like those. One thing that is very good about it is the price. Okay, this is cheaper than the Rogue bench. Now they hit different price points, so are they comparable? You know, if you want the best flat bench there is, you know, you can go with the Legend or something like that. But in reality, you can't do much better than the Rogue. And then I think for the price, this is an awesome bench. Moving on to the adjustable Rep Fitness bench. Now this is an awesome bench, it really is. If you look at other adjustable benches, they're gonna be very expensive. I think this bench is maybe around $300 or so. If you go with a, say, Rogue, for example, any of their adjustable benches, you're gonna be paying around $500 to $600, and then you're gonna have to pay shipping on top of that, and these are heavy benches. A few things of note that I really like about the bench. One, it's a similar height to the flat bench. Sometimes because it has the adjustable feature, companies will make their adjustable benches higher off the ground. Something again that I don't like a high bench. I like to be low to the ground. It's easy to adjust. So on the back here, you simply pull up the back pad and it adjusts into place. Now, it's decently solid. It's not insanely solid. There's a little bit rocking in the movement, but that's expected from a bench. But it has a nice adjustability feature. It can go up all the way very close to 90 degrees for shoulder presses, military press, and then it can go all the way down to it actually declines. And that's something that the Rogue bench does not do. It does not decline. This does decline, which I think is a cool feature. And then on the front here, you can actually lift up the bench so it's in a line with the decline for things like you can do sit-ups. It's got a nice pulley here. You can do sit-ups or just decline bench. And it features these rollers that are really nice, leather, and work really well. Now, the front lever here adjusts very easily, but it has some nice movement, so it's out of the way whenever you want to bench and your feet are on the ground. But whenever you want to pick it up and pull it, it comes with, and it's very easy to move. It has nice inline wheels on the back end, so moving is very easy. Overall, very solid bench. If you're going to go with an adjustable bench, I really don't see a reason to pay any more than just to get this one. I think the quality's there. I think the price is there. In reality, I think for the value, this is the best adjustable bench on the market. I don't see why you'd buy anything else. Now if you want a little bit of a nicer bench, you know, the Rogue's probably is a little bit nicer, but in the same sense, you're not even having a decline ability on it. Okay, and a lot of people like to do decline sit-ups and decline bench press and just have that feature. And if you're gonna pay that money, you know, it's a nice feature to have. So I really do think this is the premier adjustable bench on the market. Check it out at repfitness.com.